Well, looks like we got one person. Two people. How's everybody doing? We're glad you're here too. If you aren't aware, this live stream is to go along with Jacksepticeye's Thankmas. It's to donate to the cause of Red Nose Day, which is to help um, give food to family in need who are affected by COVID. So I figured we'd hang out in the shop here today and answer some questions and, talk shop and donate to a good cause. Oh yeah, that was a fun project. I can't take credit for that design. That was something Khaki King had worked out with another luthier. I found that the one that they have is a little expensive for what it is, so I decided to make it myself out of a hardwood, and I think it worked really well. Hey, Saul, what's going on? Breakfast was quite a few hours ago for me, so kids are currently playing games and watching movies. I was hoping we'd have at least a handful more at this point, but it's still early on. Yeah, I had thought about that, but being primarily a woodworker, if you can't tell from my background, that making it out of wood was much easier. Not that I don't dabble in blacksmithing, so maybe at some point. I think with the piece of granadillo that I used, it helped a lot with resonance through the body. So I don't know. I like it the way it is. Yeah, a lot of times when I see products like that, it's such a simple idea that I usually try to make it myself before purchasing it. It's the same with a handful of these tools I've got back here. Small chunk of them are ones that I've made myself. I mean, to be honest, the Passarella is just a glorified guitar bridge, so it worked out pretty well. You've been following my other series there? How's your guitar coming there, Saul? Been a little behind myself watching everyone's videos. So oh man, it depends on what part of the build I'm in right now. I've got enough recorded for another video for next week. I had the one just come out today, this morning, and that one was actually recorded in conjunction with a couple other videos. So, I mean, it depends on the step I'm in. A lot of times work on 2 or 3 videos at a time. As I'm sure you know, with the guitar build, there's a lot to fit into one video, so I like to split them up into steps, which is why, as you can see in my background here, I got the 2 bodies. They're 2 separate videos, but I kind of did them at the same time. When you got a small shop like this, it's easier to crack out one step at a time, and if I've already got it set up to do one operation, then I might as well do all of them. It's all about efficiency. Really liking how this one's turning out. I'm really excited to get this strung up and ready to go. As I had talked about, I'm real planning on doing that aqua burst to this. I've got some green circular inlays that I like to use on the fretboard. So I think that the green and blue will go really well with that. Did have a couple issues with the seams on this split in here, but I was able to glue them back up, and she's solid now. So still not sure what I'm going to do about this one though. I've got a couple spots. I don't know if my computer camera will pick that up, but there's a couple spots here and like a knot right here, another knot right here. I plan on dyeing it, so I don't know how I'm going to fill those to be able to dye it as well. Because, you know, if I do the drop fill with super glue, it's not going to take a dye. Not that the knots will take a lot of color, but I'd like to soak in as much color as I can. So thinking about doing some with the drop fill and adding the color in when I do the drop fill, and then maybe doing a wash of color over top of it. I'd like to test it on a scrap piece though before I put it on the actual body. See if we can't get a few more people on here. I'll give this a little longer, but I think this might be a bust. While I'm down here, though, I might as well oil these base ramps. Take a look at the flame on that. Oil really helped pop that out. Look at that. The oil really makes those stripes sing. I think it's going to look real good against the white body of that base. And then there's the smaller one. So in the end, the idea is we're going to have one between the pickups and one between the neck pickup and the fretboard. And it's just well, let's see if we got any donations here. Couldn't figure out how to put that overlay over the video. Nothing so far. No participants in the chat. Oh, it's no problem. I understand that. Well, I think at this rate, we'll give it another few minutes and I may just call it there. old school trick. It's good to make a template to cut out your back plates. Where is this paper big enough to do both? No, it's not. Alright, we got those two. And I just need to do the one for this one. And I'm going to leave myself enough paper for that one. All right, I think I'm going to call it there. Maybe I'll try this live stream thing again another time, but it doesn't seem like there was much interest. So we'll see you later.